So this is Las Vegas at 4. But hey, at least it has, nice scenery. We are barely moving. Fantastic. On our way to Circus Circus. All right, so we're at where everybody goes who works in the circus to come and work out. Look at this place. And it looks like I'm next. I'm not really sure about this. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Apparently we're gonna do the trapeze. We're gonna put me up there and I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah. Okay, ready? There we go. First one right. Oh.
All right, say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Are you tired yet, Yasser?
Huh?
Are you tired yet?
Oh, I've been tired. I don't know if you saw me yawning at lunch. I am like so sleepy.
No, well.
We're
That's
gonna
all I
throw
have.
some coffee down your throat, and then you're gonna watch a.
Is this the new stadium they're building right
Yeah,
now?
that's the Raiders stadium. Just turn it on and off again.
Yes, that is a requirement. All right, so what are we discussing?
Well, we could discuss the political ramifications of you getting punched in the face years and years ago by Lloyd Dawson Purdy.
Yeah, what's the story? This has come up a few times.
Well, okay, so since we talk about anxiety every now and then, I had a momentary anxiety this morning because I thought, oh, this is going to be great. We're going to take Jay to trapeze, talk about critical decision making, how it happens in the trapeze, all this other cool shit. And then I thought, this could go terribly wrong. And I could drag her face across the net and give her a big black eye, like we did 30 years ago. Which I didn't drag her across the net, but we decided to play racquetball. And there's 3 of us. It was me and my buddy, our buddy, Purdy. I always call him by his last name. And we were playing racquetball. By the way, just as a quick side note, I'm a relatively athletic person until you put a racket in my hand. Then I'm a fucking klutz, like big time.
You can't swear.
Too bad. So you'll have to edit that one in post. That's shop. Yeah, you'll have to bleep that one out. Blur my, spend the bucks and get the digital blur over my lips.
We are literally randomly filming while we're driving. I don't think there's any high budget anything. This is content important.
What are you talking about? Not high budget. I was just balancing a laptop on 2 pieces of furniture, so you could scroll for your. That was pretty high budget. Those were like 2 pieces of IKEA.
Do you know how much it costs to actually purchase a presidential teleprompter?
Ooh, I'm gonna say it's probably around 50 grand, maybe more.
Oh, okay. Well, no, for an at-home one, it's like $3,000.
Oh, okay.
But it's an investment.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not talking a couple $100.
No. That stuff I've been around on film sets and stuff. I was talking about the James Cameron thing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So we were filming with James Cameron at CAW.
Right.
And he's got, because the 3D cameras are set up like 2 pairs of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But like 2 pairs of eyes, they don't come with a zoom lens. You have to physically push the camera in and out if you want to get zoom and pan wide and stuff. So we were cautioning him hey, listen, this girl's swinging around on some straps, and I know you want to get a nice tight shot, but you're getting kind of close. Well, you got things under control, no big deal. Okay, so she flings up on some straps and is spinning and cracks right into a $250,000 camera.
Oh my god.
It was pretty awful. No one got hurt.
3D camera.
And the camera was fine. Yeah, it was a 3D camera. I think at minimum it was $250,000. Everyone like collectively went, "Is she okay? Yeah. Is it okay?" And they're like, "You warned us." They were cool about it.
Oh, good, because yeah, you had actually warned them.
No, they were totally cool. They were
All
actually.
right, so that's what we're going to see today, right?
We are going to see O
I'm going to flip it
at
around.
the
There we go.
Bellagio
And we're going to see it. Why?
because I work there.
You don't just work there.
Because I'm the head coach of acrobatics for Bellagio. Oh, sorry, for Cirque du Soleil's O and Zumanity. But O is an interesting story because it's a play on words. French EAU
Right.
is O for
Right.
water, and this is a water show.
Yes.
So for the Anglophones, they just stuck a big letter O.
Makes
Named
sense.
it that way. And all those Francophones just had a big chuckle.
So we stopping here, but no, we're going to go to Circus, right?
We are going to go to Circus.
All right.
Why? Because I love Circus. It's on the lower end of the socioeconomic scale.
Circus is more of a hotel, right?
Well, they're all hotels. There's a casino in there, and there's a Midway. That's old Circus, and there's the first, like, or maybe second, like, pro gig that I worked at. I worked at a Circus in Reno when I moved out to Reno.
Love Reno.
I ended up loving Reno too. It was a
I
very
love
nice
Reno
time.
Tahoe space.
Oh
a
my
lot.
God, it's great.
Yeah, really
So
nice.
beautiful. I learned to
Tahoe,
ski
for
out there.
Mm-hmm.
Reno.
Because I was a boy from Florida, and you don't ski much in Florida, not snow ski at least. And so I was
Yeah,
up
not much.
every weekend up in Lake Tahoe.
Really?
And Mount Rose,
Wow.
learning to ski.
Wow.
It was great.
The lakes even are amazing there.
Oh, the Lake Tahoe is so beautiful. In the summers, I rock climb and hike and stuff. I became a real nature fiend. I never thought I would, but I love the mountains. And then I had a friend actually had a flying trapeze rig up on the shore in North Shore, Tahoe,
Wow, nice.
and he would like for $10 you go take a swing and stuff. And me and my buddy would just go up there, and we would put on trapeze shows just to get a bunch of people to watch us.
Nice.
And then everyone like we get down and they're like, hey, you can try this for $10, and then we'd pay them $10.
Street type.
Take a swing. So we'd just go up there and have a great time. And I that's where I met this guy Tony Steele, and he was 39. He is 39 years older than me. So he was in his 60s already when I was in my 20s, and I would catch him on the trapeze. And the guy could outfly anybody 1/3 his age. I'm not kidding. He would throw doubles and triples and full twisting doubles, whatever, whenever.
Wow.
And
I'm absolutely convinced that is not going to happen in my life.
you never know. You never know.
Pretty sure.
If you got the bug,
I don't think I got the bug. I mean, it was a fabulous experience, but I think thinking is more my thing.
I do have to commend you on your courage to get over your fear of heights.
Did you have a fear of heights?
Not
Did you
even
not
a
see her
little
climb?
fear of heights, like a massive fear
She's
of heights.
holding on to the
Oh yeah.
Wow, well,
sides the whole time.
Well, I mean, people are always nervous when they go up there. But
No,
there's
no.
a real fear of
I am
heights.
terrified of heights.
That was quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be afraid of heights too.
Yeah.
And I got over it because I was
Decided to be in the circus.
too afraid. It was when I was with the Florida State Circus, and we went up to Callaway Gardens,
Yeah.
and we would perform in the summers.
Right.
And you always had to do your part by changing out the rigging for the act that wasn't performing and stuff like that. So
Right.
you have to climb on top of this frame that was about 33 feet high, sometimes just over concrete, and shimmy out on this little piece of frame that was probably 2.5 inches wide, and then change out the rigging. And you always had to do it while another act was going on, so there was always, you knew you were under time limit, you know. So eventually, I got used to it.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then I went a little overboard. I think I got so excited about not being afraid of heights, I did things that were rather reckless. Cliff diving.
You did cliff diving?
Yeah. Well, we jumped off cliffs. I should temper what I say because I actually work with real Red Bull like cliff divers now that are awesome. So
It's a little different.
I was more of a cliff jumper into water, but these guys can do, quadruple somersaults off a cliff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that Madonna? Like,
That is Madonna.
how is that Madonna? I knew that would happen.
She's coming into
Not a distracted you.
I know. It was.
she's doing a residency here.
What does that mean? Resident? Oh, like the.
So
Well, I do a show for a while.
Yeah, they'll do one like once a week or something for a month or 2 months or something, or maybe they'll just come back and repeat their shows.
Do they just stay at the hotel when they do that, or?
I don't think so. I don't know, to tell you the truth.
It's probably different per person. I mean, like anyone else. See, I would choose to stay at the hotel because
Yeah.
in my world, someone's cleaning my place and bringing me
That's what I'm
food. This is
thinking,
sounding good. There's usually like a workout facility, and I don't have to commute. So,
Yeah, the amenities.
yes, and absolutely yes. So,
What was interesting is Jewel is here for a while. The
yeah, I know.
pop star
Yeah.
Jewel.
She went to the same school as my son.
Oh
Freudian
yeah,
slip. Yeah,
she's super cool.
Yeah, I think she is really cool. Yeah, she went to Interlochen.
Yeah, we worked with her for about a month, and very down to earth, very cool, and she just rented a house. Kind of, I mean, I'm sure it was nice. I've never been there, but it was pretty nondescript. It wasn't like she got a giant mansion and had all these
She lived in
crazy
our car
riders.
for a while. She's kind of like, that's
No.
what me and Jewel were almost exactly the same. So we both are auto dwellers at some point.
Yes, that's it. Oh boy.
All right, so let's talk policy.
All right.
Government, circus. I like the term government, the three-ring circus. Because it's kind of where we've gotten to, right? We've got the three branches, and then within each of the branches, we have the clowns.
See, I take issue. I take issue with anything that uses three-ring circus as a derogatory term.
No,
Because,
it's more of a fun and chaotic term.
well, you see, the three-ring circus, it came about. It was actually ingenious the way they did it. It was to serve all the people all the time. You get more people because they used to pack all these people into a one-ring circus.
Right.
And then they couldn't see what was going on way on the other side of the tent. So then they made 3 rings of entertainment so you could get more people and you'd all be satisfied with things going on. Not everyone liked the 3-ring circus, but you got to be kind of organized to put one of those things together too.
Okay, but to be fair, we are kind of organized. And we are trying to make sure there's a show for every person. And that you like one of the rings. I mean, this is kind of what's happening. I don't know.
No, the 3-ring circus, if you really had to run a 3-ring circus, you know what's going on every second. It might look chaotic, but you have to know what's going on every second. These yahoos, they don't.
We're not really aware of what's going on from the right hand to the left hand.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe it's not. So what are we then?
Well, I don't know. I'd say maybe
We definitely have some clowns and some entertainment.
there's some clowns and there's some sideshow freaks. I mean, when I got home, one time, and my wife goes, "Al, come on. Why did you leave the TV on like that? We got kids and everything." And I thought, Jesus Christ, I must have left the HBO on or something like that. No, it was CNN talking about the president's genitalia.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah,
When did this happen?
Stormy Daniels or the whole
yeah.
thing. They
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about it looking like a mushroom and all this other shit. My kids, I'm not ready to explain that yet.
Yeah.
I got, so
And you live in Las Vegas.
they do live in Las Vegas.
mean,
They're gonna be,
And their dad is in the circus.
and I work for Zumanity, which also means
Right.
they can't see that show until they're 18.
Oh, right.
They know that, and they know why. Because there's naked people. That's what they say. So they'll be street smart at least when they grow up in Vegas. They're gonna be street smart kids. But it is pretty funny.
You almost have to be to live here.
I would think so. You know, we don't do them any favors by, sheltering them. Kick them out to the real world as much as possible.
Right. So the point is, though, that if somebody like you is saying, "Hey, this is too much on TV,"
Well,
is there going to be anyone else that has a lower bar, really?
Well, I mean, there used to be some safe havens, and the news was one of them. Sure, you might see some uncomfortable things, but and tragedies and whatnot, but you wouldn't just talk about the highest office in the land and just how disturbing that guy is with how he and his porn star women all get along. And I'm glad I haven't had to explain porn yet to my 8-year-old. I'm like, I don't know. I have to look up how to handle that one in a book somewhere.
So I'm a psychologist. I can help you out.
All right, that's what I'll need.
Yeah.
We'll need to work on.
We'll have to work on how to make sure that we help all the young people have, oddly enough, a more conservative viewpoint of the world.
It's
Might
true.
Be, another paper for you to help your country.
Well, what I really find astounding is the hypocrisy behind all these right wingers and stuff like that, where they want conservative and they preach conservative values and et cetera, and then the people that represent them are the most wild and debaucherous.
Okay, so to be fair,
not everyone is wild and debaucherous.
Well, okay, sure, but to be fair, as I go around the country and talk to people, I have definitely found that even his best supporters don't like the tweeting, they don't like the comments, they don't like. I haven't found people that like him as a human being. They just agree with some of his policies, or usually it has something more to do with that they're afraid of what the Democrats will do. And they'll overuse power or something like that.
Well, yeah, and we're in a pretty drastic time where to outdo the other guy, you're going to go further in that opposite direction. So if you're a lefty, you want to outdo that conservative guy, you're going to go even further left. And then to counter that, they're going to go even further right, and it just escalates until, where do we stop? That's a crazy.
We stop trying to win and we start trying to solve problems. It's like.
Well, that's true.
I mean, it's just such a basic goal.
What's so funny? We really should be interviewing more kids because,
absolutely,
my kids call it right off the bat. You mean Wait a minute, Al. What was that? Because sometimes we listen to NPR on the way home, and he says, what does repeal mean? I said, well, it means kind of like take away, or they had a law and they're changing that. So Trump is repealing all these endangered species things, huh? I go, yeah. Well, doesn't he know that if one thing dies out, everything's connected and more things are going to die out, and then we won't have anything left? I said, well, Nico, he should know that, but you're the one, yeah, that's exactly it. And then he's, well, then why is he doing that? And you can't give him a good answer. You don't know why. And I don't know how to, but I mean, here's my 7-year-old who he uses common sense. Now he's 8, actually, but he uses common sense to figure out all this stuff and still questions it. And no adult with the power of influence can question it or take any action to know, and that's what's really sad. And that's what's really unfortunate for our next generation, as we all, a lot of these decisions aren't going to affect us, they're going to affect our kids.
Yeah. That
they're
it is.
Be pissed.
All right, so we just walked into the Bellagio. We're looking for more people to talk to, and look at that. Pretty beautiful, pretty amazing.